Good afternoon and happy Wednesday. Welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
We are thrilled to have you with us. Get ready for a very exciting show. We'll learn yoga moves that can help with back pain at a local yoga studio. We'll meet an adorable animal at a local animal shelter that needs a forever home. Plus, find out how you can save when you dine at this incredible ENC restaurant. That's all on the way shortly, but now let's get into what makes this day special. Got a little voice crack.
See, that's when we checked yesterday for cough drop.
I need a cough drop.
Yeah, but that's not today.
It's not today.
Today is World Orienteering Day.
Ooh, what now? What is that?
So, I didn't know what orienteering was.
Yeah, I'm like, what is
this.
that?
But it's so cool. So, orienteering is a sport that uses compasses and detailed maps to navigate participants from a starting line to a finish line while hitting checkpoints along the way.
Oh.
So pretty much you're put on a course and you start and you have a map of the course and you have to look at this map and use your compass to navigate to the checkpoints that are marked and then get to the finish, and it's timed.
Oh.
So it's like a race.
Okay.
But you have to navigate it yourself.
Interesting.
So
That's cool.
You look at your map, you figure out what the quickest way to get somewhere or to get to the finish line would be while punching in at all these checkpoints.
Wow.
Yeah, I had never heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard of
But
that.
it's so cool.
Wow.
And so it started in Scandinavia, actually, in like the late 1800s. And the first known orienteering competition was held in Norway in 1897.
Okay.
And then it's expanded from there. There's like a USA, like an orienteering US group. There's orienteering groups within different states and regions in the US. And they have like competitions, and there's variations on it. So it can be done on foot, ski, or mountain bike. And then there's also a trail variation that makes it more accessible to people with like physical disabilities. And then there's a radio version of it where the checkpoints have like radio transmitters and you are like listening and you're trying to navigate to the checkpoint with the radio. It's like,
That's cool.
it's so cool. It's very navigation based.
Wow.
I had never heard of it, but now I'm like, this is really interesting.
Yeah, I'd be down to try it.
I think it should be an Olympic sport.
Yeah, that sounds like very Olympian
I think
level.
they should look into that video one day.
Absolutely. Wow. The more you know.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I know. So
Okay.
what else is today?
So today is also National Biscuit Day.
I love a biscuit.
Yes, I love a good biscuit. Now, biscuits emerged in the pre-Civil War era as an inexpensive addition to meals. And when people realized these, bread products absorbed gravy on their plates better than plain bread, they were like, oh, this is what we need. They're like, I need this. So it just became very popular. And the version that we all know today is called the buttermilk biscuit. And that's when it was born. So I love biscuits.
I do love biscuits.
It's very much a Southern thing.
Yeah.
It's everywhere here.
See, I'm not as much, I don't like gravy as much.
Okay.
I love biscuits. I'm more of a biscuits and jam.
Okay, that's good.
My dad, which I haven't had this in so long because I haven't been home, makes biscuits and fried apples, where it's almost like apple pie filling, but it's like not as much the filling part, just the fried apples.
Yeah.
And so we have biscuits, and you put the fried apples on top, and then like cinnamon.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's so good, and now I want it.
That sounds really good. So I love biscuits. So you guys should definitely have a biscuit today and try orienteering.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe while you're orienteering, you snack on a biscuit.
Yeah, because you'll get hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. All right, so it's time for our ENC event. Get ready to dance at the 2025 Atlantic Beach Music Festival. You can enjoy live performances from Gary, Lower, and Smokin' Hot, and the Band of Oz, also Jim Quick and Coastline, and so many more. Food trucks will also be on site, so come hungry and ready to groove. It's this Saturday, and for more info, be sure to visit the Atlantic Beach, North Carolina website.
I love a music festival.
Music festivals are fun.
That's so fun.
Yeah, so definitely just go out there, and Atlantic Beach is so pretty.
Yes.
I love our beaches.
Atlantic Beach is one of the first, I think the first beach I visited when I moved here.
Same.
And it's so nice.
It's nice.
It's pretty.
Yeah, the sand is so soft too. I don't know if you put your feet in the sand.
Yes, I did.
Sitting up straight is important, and coming up, we're gonna learn some moves to help you improve your posture. Stay tuned, you will not wanna miss this. Hey everyone, I'm your host, Davia. Good posture can make you feel your best, and yoga can make a huge difference. Today, we're back at Yoga Strong Studio in Greenville, and the owner, Samantha, is gonna show us some moves to help you sit and stand taller. All right, Samantha, so I'm excited to learn some poses today. What are we gonna do?
We are going to do yoga poses that are going to help you improve your posture. So we generally spend a lot of time moving in the forward position where our shoulders are rounded forward, our head is forward, and we are going to work on poses to actually reverse and move in the opposite direction to help us stand tall. So the 4 poses that we're going to do are a supported back bend, thread the needle, locust pose, and a bent over row.
Awesome, let's get started.
Ready?
I'm ready.
People at home can use a blanket or a towel, just rolling it up, and we're gonna come in front of this, have a seat, and essentially you're gonna be lying back so that it hits like at the tip of your shoulder blades.
Okay.
So when you go to recline back, you want it just hitting right below your shoulder blades. Okay. Your shoulders are hanging off, and then your arms can like open out, and you can stretch out your legs if that feels comfortable. Do you feel how this like really opens up your chest?
Yes.
And again, it's moving your spine in the opposite direction.
That feels good.
Good. Yes. So generally we would stay here a couple minutes, but for the sake of today, let's transition and do our next one. You want to?
Okay, yes.
Okay. And we're coming to all fours to do a pose called thread the needle. So we start on hands and knees. Make sure your fingers are nice and spread. And then we'll start with twisting toward me. So we're gonna reach our left arm up to the ceiling as you turn. Okay. And then as you exhale, you're gonna thread this arm through so that your shoulder and the side of your head come down. This is to get a big stretch in your upper back. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Let's get even on the other side. So inhale, right arm, exhale, thread the needle, threading that arm through, shoulder and head coming down to the ground, pushing into that left hand. And as you breathe here, try to direct your breath into your upper back like you're expanding your shoulder blades.
Okay.
Good, okay, now we're gonna work on strengthening for our back. So we're gonna come onto our belly. Okay. Let's lower down. We're gonna do a pose called locust pose. So you're gonna bring your arms by your side, roll your shoulders back. Good, so we're getting this opening across the front, and then we're gonna begin to lift our head, chest, arms, and legs up. Yeah, so now you're strengthening your back. Again, moving your back in the opposite position to everyday life. If you want, you can see what it's like to reach your arms forward, and it's like you're flying like you're Superwoman.
Yeah,
this is harder. This is a lot harder.
That feels so good.
Good. Okay, our last pose that we're gonna do today is going to be another strengthening pose, okay? We're leaning over, so we're gonna work on strengthening the muscles in your upper back. So breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're pulling and rowing. Good, down, pull it down towards your hip a little bit more.
Okay.
Let's do one more on this side. And we incorporate movements like this in our Yoga Strong class where we do yoga and weights.
Okay,
all right.
Yes. Feel that in the arm.
Good, yes.
And the leg.
Okay, let's switch sides. Okay. And breathe. I think that weight's too light for you.
Oh yeah.
It's easy.
It is a little easy. Feels great though.
Next time. All right, good. Let's go ahead and put that down and rest. All right, nice.
Wow, I feel good.
Yeah?
Yes.
So now if you can turn toward me for a moment, roll your shoulders back and down, have your palms face out, and hopefully with all of that work that we did, you can feel more opening here through your chest, some awareness of your upper back to engage those muscles, and then your head, think about bringing it back, almost like you're going toward a double chin.
Okay.
I know, that's weird.
Yeah.
Very good, thank you for practicing.
Thank you so much, these were amazing poses.
Good.
It's time for the moment of Zen. Use this time to calm your mind, whether that's by taking a few deep breaths or meditating. Let go of any distractions or stress and focus on the present. Use this time to relax and find peace.
Coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, meet one of the unbelievably adorable pets that are up for adoption at the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina. The following segment is sponsored by the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina.
Welcome back to Eastern Lifestyle. I am here at the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina with Assistant Director Morgan May and this sweet baby right here. Morgan, who is this? This adorable swaddled little bean is Grape, named after the grape. They are part of the fruit litter, so they're all named after different fruits. We have lemon, lime, grape, orange, apple, and a bunch of different fruit names. We were having fun that day, clearly. Grape is just a little puppy, a brindle and white pitty mix, about 4 months old, and they are going to be available for their forever homes by the time this airs. Oh my goodness, yay! Yeah. So tell me a little bit about Grape and kind of the rest of the litter. What are they like?
Yeah, so they're all very playful, spunky puppies. We do think they're going to be pretty big, and they actually do have 2 different dads. So there are 2 of them that are Pyrenees mixes and will probably be quite bigger, and then the brindle ones are going to be a little bit on the smaller side, but their litter is a great example of why spay and neuter is so important. Even if you think that you're doing everything you can, if you have unaltered animals in your home, accidents can happen, which is what happened, and unfortunately what we call an oopsies litter, which is them. Thankfully, their parents are now getting altered, so they won't be reproducing anymore, and these babies will get altered and find their forever homes so that we can end the reproduction.
A little bit about Grape. What is he like?
He is super sweet. He is more confident of the bunch, so he's ready to come up at you, ready to play. He's super spunky. He's very curious, so he does have the puppy nibbles. He likes to chew on your fingers and get to know things. They all love water. The reason he's swaddled right now is because he was playing in his water bowl, so he got a little bit wet. But they love to play and love to meet new people, and you don't need to eat the mic. No, you don't. He is fairly calm. He isn't super mouthy for a puppy. He easily redirects. He mostly just wants to lick you. It's not as much of a nibble, but with the proper structure in a home, all those behaviors can be curbed and he can be the best canine citizen he wants to be. But he is a very curious guy, very chip. He likes to hang out, loves scratches and belly rubs, and loves to get kisses.
I know you mentioned that they'll be ready to go home very soon, but where is he at in that process of like being altered, vaccines and all that?
Yeah, so they are on their schedule for vaccines, dewormed, and they're getting on the list to be altered. So as they have approved applications and appointments, we'll get them in to be spayed or neutered, and then they'll be able to go home with you.
You said he's 4 months old, right?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody adopts him soon, are there any vaccines or care that will need to be done after he's adopted?
Yeah, so just depending on exactly the dates that he's adopted, puppies around this age get 4 distemper parvo vaccines, which vaccinates them against parvo. Before then, we would not let them go on public grounds, as parvo is a virus that is extremely deadly to puppies. So depending on their schedule, I believe they just got their 2nd, and then they'll get their 3rd, and depending on when you take them home, they may need to get their 4th one, but other than that, they'll also be due for their rabies. So that'll just be depending on their schedule of timeline, which we will make you well aware of and get you all set up with your vet.
Amazing! And so what kind of home do you think Grape would be good in?
A Grape would do good in a home that's going to give him all the snuggles, is what he says, but also he would do great in a home that is prepared for that puppiness, maybe has a little bit more time on their hands to work on things like house training, nipping and play biting, typical puppy behavior, so he can become the best canine citizen he can be. He is super sweet and very smart. They do well in crates so far, so he's already on a good track to being a perfect puppy.
All right, well, thank you, Morgan, for introducing us to sweet little Grape here today. And be sure to stay tuned on Eastern Lifestyle to meet more adoptable animals like Grape here in Eastern Carolina.
The preceding segment was sponsored by the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina.
It's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know that stretching before bed can improve your sleep quality? So just try stretching for 5 minutes before you go to bed. Gentle stretches are supposed to help relax your muscles, reduce tension, and signal your body it's time to wind down. and it just makes it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. So, yeah, I can agree with that, I think.
Oh yeah, there's like bedtime yoga routines, and it's usually the easier poses.
Yoga
like,
is so nice before bed.
Like what's the one where you like ball
Child's
up and kind
pose?
of just like stretch out.
Yeah, and there's child's pose. That's a really popular one.
Yeah, and they're usually very simple stretches.
Yeah.
But they just limber you up and relax you, get your breathing in check too.
It makes a huge difference.
Yes.
So now it's time for us to get into trivia. So what is the official state shell of North Carolina? Is it A, olive shell, B, soft-shelled clam, C, banded tulip, or D, Scotch bonnet? We'll have the answer right after the break. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are back. So if you guessed D, Scotch bonnet, you're correct. The Scotch bonnet shell was designated as North Carolina's official state shell in 1965, and it's found along the state's coastline. It's helmet-shaped with small orange squares or spots on a white or yellowish brown background. It's also sometimes referred to as the plaid shell, and it's popular among beachcombers. So let's dive into the latest updates on pop culture news and trends with KTLA's Andy Riesmeyer in today's midweek entertainment report.
It is shaping up to be a great summer for movies as Sinners tops the box office and this comedy just seems to be getting more and more popular.
Chicken jockey.
Just one of the iconic lines in a Minecraft movie that has fans going crazy. Videos of teens getting rowdy at the theater have been going viral. Now, Warner Brothers is leaning into the craziness and putting on block party edition screenings. The screenings encourage fans to quote the movie out loud and sing along to their favorite songs. By the way, this song in particular has made it all the way to the Billboard Hot 100.
La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a stack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava attack.
Yes, that beautiful piece of art is titled Steve's Lava Chicken. It is sung by Jack Black. Black's ballad is sitting at a cool 78 on the chart between Bad Bunny and Big X the Plug. By the way, the Block Party Edition screenings will be held on Friday at select theaters. Now, this is exciting news. The iconic Barbra Streisand has just announced that she's releasing new music. The album is called The Secret of Life Partners Volume 2. This will be her 37th album. It's not just Babs on the record either. It is filled with collaborations from some of the best artists in the business, like these folks.
Can't be friends, but I'd like to just pretend. I'd rather take my whiskey, my coffee back in my bed. To your left and to your right, got some pretty solid company.
Paul McCartney and Ariana Grande, just a few of the 11 collaborators announced. The Secret of Life Partners Volume 2 will officially release on June 27th. And you know, it's just so hard being a Hollywood heartthrob. I obviously wouldn't know anything about that, but a new Dunkin' ad gives today's It Boys a platform to educate us all. Take a look.
You know, I'm more than just this. I was a volunteer firefighter for Halloween last year. I rescued a dog once. Whatever happened to that dog? But I'm more than just a snack. I am the full meal.
Excuse me, I'm not your therapist. You're a Dunkin'. And this is not a snack, it's a $6 meal deal.
They aren't just a snack, they're the whole meal. The ad is to promote the chain's $6 meal deal, which consists of a coffee, breakfast sandwich, and hash browns. Not a bad bargain. What's $6 anymore? With your entertainment report here in Hollywood, I'm Andy Riesmeyer.
There's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on. Jack Black's song, I mean, I definitely think it's top 100 worthy. How
I feel
about
like
you?
he always has one. Any kids movie he does has one song that just like shoots.
I mean, it just makes it, but his cadence, like
He had Peaches from the Mario
Yeah.
movie, where he voiced Bowser, and now he's Steve in the Minecraft movie, and it's Steve's Lava Chicken, and he's
Lava Chicken.
right behind Bad Bunny.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
That's actually really funny.
And how about Barbara Streisand?
Barbara Streisand's album with all these artists, Sam Smith, Ariana Grande. I mean,
Yes,
great
Doja.
artists are on there.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a good album. Time for What's in the Box, where we stick our hands through the side of this box to guess what's inside. Oh,
Okay.
this is a phone stand? This is a phone stand.
Okay, no wait. Someone's Hear Me Outs are in here.
There's more. Who? Oh, I feel it.
Oh wait,
Whose
who is
this?
it?
Let's
I
see.
can't tell who it is.
Do we look?
Oh, it's Morris Chestnut.
Let's just take a minute. I'm just kidding.
You said just look.
Just look, like we did on Valentine's Day.
Are you seeing it?
Are we seeing it? Do we need an explanation? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for joining us today. Always remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle, and we'll see you tomorrow. Segments in today's episode are sponsored by Yoga Strong Studio and the Humane Society of Eastern Carolina.